This is Windburst, new support gems that spawn triptych projectiles after you have moved a set distance and land a hit. Then it explodes once for big attack damage. So I'll cover two playstyles, long range and close range. Hello everyone, it's Enteri here and welcome back to my channel. So, this is Windburst, original, no support gem. This is Windburst with greater multiples projectile support, increased durations, and increased projectile speed. This is Windburst, also with greater multiple projectile support, but with less durations and slower projectile speed. Here, with the long-range styles, you want each Windburst to travel farther and last longer. This playstyle relies heavily on the map layout. For the close range, you rely on the Windburst explosions, so you want to shorten the lifetime and slow the projectile so the explosions explode near you almost right away. So there are currently two ways you can scale the build. The first one is deck stacking, and the second one is strength stacking. And I have to tell you that deck stacking is definitely weaker. So after all this testing, my verdict on this Windburst is pretty simple. So the idea is cool, but the numbers aren't there yet. The long range, high projectile speed versions actually feels best overall. With the strength stacking, extra projectile speed, and the flat chaos from the replica boots, it clears well and the damage is decent. However, on the deck stacking side, with the projectile mastery and the lightning damage per decks on the new Falbonish Claw, it just doesn't scale hard enough. It looks good on paper, but in real gameplay, the damage is really lacking. So the close range with the reduced durations, low projectile speed setup can do some fun overlap burst, especially if you fight with the boss. However, you have to be really careful with the positioning, and the build you have to get used to dying a lot, which is not fun. So for me, Windburst needs a buff, to be honest. It's either higher base damage or higher scaling, so both dexterity or strength builds can feel more rewarding. So right now the strength and projectile speed size clearly wins, and dex is just kind of being left behind. Alright, that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and maybe drop a comment. Enjoy the T17 mapping and bossing at the end. And I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you. Thank you.